Hey, what's going on, everyone? Let me know if you guys want me to do the races again. I mean, they're not really much of a threat, the opponents on this game. But yeah, hope you've all been, keeping well, staying healthy and all that stuff. And little thing that I just noticed was how a lot of people just romanticize life in a sense where, well, at least previously, how they were as a kid and all those child memories or just memories of the past in general. But a lot of people don't seem to move past that, and which is kind of unfortunate because, again, what happened in the past stays in the past, right? Doesn't really. I mean, obviously, it's the stepping stones in terms of how you progress further, because it shaped you into who you are today in some way, shape, or form. But again, it's not something we should always cling on to. And so, this kind of like mindset sort of leads you to think that better times were before now. Before the current moment, present moment, if you will. I mean, yeah, there might have been less responsibility, and even, to be honest, on a material plane of existence, right, might have seen better. You were being looked after, or maybe you just didn't have as much responsibilities. But again, you're also telling yourself that life right now isn't as great as then. And I ask, why is that? What is there not to be grateful for about now than back then? And obviously there's going to be loads of reasons as to why you might say right off the bat, but what good is it really doing you? And so when you kind of grow in life, obviously you grow in wisdom, or at least I'd like to hope so. You grow in different experiences, you grow in facing certain lessons and overcoming certain lessons in your life, and you grow in freedom. You get to do whatever you want. And as a kid, I'm pretty sure that's what pretty much everyone dreamed of. So it's like, what's changed? The freedom, the responsibility that came with freedom, has that really changed everything for you? It's not what you expected as you were a kid, or maybe your senses are just more dull now. Who knows? Again, it's going to be very subjective to who the individual is. And I'm going to use an analogy because I think this might be a cool analogy. So let's give an example of a plant, right? Or like just a flower. We'll talk about a rose, or just any other flower, right? You think a plant looks its best when it's just a seed buried under all that soil and protection and shelter and safety? No. It thrives at its most when it's blossomed fully. And so be like a plant, I guess. That's what the hippiness in me is. It will say, but I'm trying to understand what I'm trying to sort of say here. Try not to fall in the trap of loving the past. Sometimes the pain and suffering that, like, as you get older, it might seem like it's really harsh, but again, these are very valuable lessons to not only build self-awareness, but to also build strength, to build courage, to build resilience, so that you can handle any kind of hardship. I think they say something like, as you get older, you just get stronger. Well, who wouldn't want to be stronger then? Sometimes it's okay to have hardships though. And when you start to feel resentment towards yourself, or towards the situation or the circumstance, this is usually where things sort of start to get more toxic, because now you're looking to the past and all of the good memories in the past, because the future view is kind of blocked. Like, we'll pass this car right now, I look behind, the person's already gone. Why am I going to be stuck there and just pretty much stop my car, right? Just too focused on the past, and I can't really see what's in front of me. It's going to make me more likely to crash, right? We really hit with the analogies today though. Damn. Yeah, I probably did not explain that too well. Focus on the path ahead. Focus on how beautiful it could potentially look. And it will look, because again, reinforcing that sort of positive attitude where you can do things be so valuable, man. Not in a cocky way, by the way, or in a very narcissistic way, if you will, but just the mindset that things will be better, and maybe even better than memories you look back on. And to be honest, even the good old memories, they pretty much led you to where you are now. Those actions and thoughts sort of brought you to where you are today. And this is pretty significant because you wouldn't be where you are without those today. And I'm not really saying to don't look back and reminisce on how great life might have been before. I'm just saying don't try and fall into the deep trap of how good it was, because you have to be appreciative and grateful for all of it. And how it's shaped you now. But yeah, we're gonna keep a short one today. Keep thinking positive and keep living life with as much joy as possible. It's all in the mind. It's a mindset, and fun never really ends unless you want it to, really and truly. Maybe it's cope, but I truly believe it. It's just that as you get older, you just have to navigate through maybe some more difficult circumstances. But that doesn't mean we should limit ourselves of joy. And I don't mean joy in the form of self-harm through maybe different substances. I'm talking about creating a better world for everyone and yourself. But yeah, on that note, peace and blessings to you all, and we'll see you in the next one.